Hello, everyone, and welcome back to your Nebula Esports matchup tonight. We're in the midst of Easter, but we've got a fun one tonight. We've got two undefeated teams that are facing off against each other in the last match of the Division 3 Group B matches. Week 7, final week. EBL Esports are going to be facing off against the Wolfpack. Both teams undefeated with a 6-0 record, with 18 map wins from both teams. And these teams are ready to go. They're excited, so we're going to get started as soon as we can. We're going to go through the team lineups really quick. For the side of EBL, you got Cuddles and Reapa. On the side of the DPS, you've got Deli Boyd on the tank. You've got Zytrix and Asylum as your support line, and I think there might actually be some changes to that, if I'm not mistaken. Cuddles does not appear to be here, so Sire, or Saer, will be in for the side of EBL Esports. And for the side of the Wolfpack, you've got not Lenevier, I believe it is actually going to be Connor tonight, who will be on the DPS along with G5. You've got Dinkelberg, Elmo, and Clipper Edge in for your supports. And we do have the map selection for the night, as we are going to be going over to Lijiang Tower. So this is going to be a fun one. We do have your preliminary bans as well. From the side of EBL, they have opted to ban the Vendetta. From the side of the Wolfpack, they've opted to ban the Lucio. So no Vendetta, no Lu coming into this match as we get things underway, as teams will be assembling their heroes and making their opening decisions. Final week for these teams. This is a big moment, going for this first place seeding in Division 3 Group B. Both teams undefeated, so a lot on the line, a lot of pride on the line, some bragging rights. As we're going to see Deli Boyd coming in early on here. They're going to be running this tank. We have Sire on this Sojourn. You've got that Juno for the speed. You've got a Brig as well, so maybe they are running it for more than just the speed out of spawn. From the side of Dinkelberg, a fairly common lineup that we've seen from them 1,000 times before, but a little bit different. They've got the on-run this time. Typically, you see the Sim ran with this. Tonight, they're going to be running it with the on-run. We've got the Awu Precision German Engineering from Dinkelberg, the odd wolf out in this group. As the walls are going to be underway, G5 looking for their first point, not able to pick anybody off just yet. Dinkelberg's trying to block onto the enemy. Not able to keep this yet. Asire in this backline, trying to help out with some spams there, but Dinkelberg trying to break out some of the wall damage and the shield as well. Coming up with pistol. There's some shots not able to just yet. Deli Boy a little bit low. He doesn't have any bubbles to use just yet. Now has one by himself. He's going to use a 92 charge. And Asylum here with the rest of their team, staying close to their bridge. Reapa taking this battle against this Jericho of Elmo. Not able to find anyone just yet. No opening tank yet from either teams, but Deliberg's going to take down G5. Dinkelberg's going to take down Deliberg. Sire's going to finish off both the supports on the side of the Wolfpack. And Dinkelberg will fall to Reapa. The person left by is Connor, who's going to be very, very low. But is going to be able to live and get back to the team and will be able to get some healing to keep them alive. This is going to be a tough matchup. Deliberg's coming back in, but does not have any charge. Both these teams are top of their game. So it's going to be interesting to see how the Wolfpack responds to EBL's composition and how EBL will respond to the early aggression that the Wolfpack has kind of been known to do with a lot of the snaps. They go off the side and this situation can't see them yet. So now an option tree is going to be going up trying to take on Elmo, but Elmo's got to take them out before they can get anything done. Right now walking onto the point, looking at the backline, is going to charge in with the help of Connor. Connor going in face first against the enemy. Will take down one. Elmo up to with them as well. Elmo after getting the final as well. Dinkelberg will get a fire strike kill onto Sire. Connor looking to try and take down this Juno. Isn't going to be able to. He's going to use the ability to get out with a little bit of healing from Clipper's Edge. Clipper's Edge waiting here for this Juno Orbit. But it's going to be popped. Going to take somebody down first. Clipper's going to take it down for Zarya. Clipper's Edge will find one. He's going to use the pulsar. Orbital pulse. Doing a lot of damage and gets a healing as well.
Show them what we've got.
A little bit, but Dinkelberg now has the Line Slam in hand. Almo has a Consumer Rush.
Let the
As well. He's going to pop first. Zarya Orbit's going to fight. Zarya's going to fight. Reaper uses the Pulse Bomb in the Zarya grab and finds a 3K off of it. The only person they missed who was in that grab was G5, who had the personal icicle to keep them alive. That is a very big pick off early. Yes, you do use 2 ults for that, but that is a basically solidifies play of the game now as G5 as well, not able to just yet generate. Their best to take something down, will take them Elmo first, trying to find the Juno, not able to get yet, now focusing on the play. Switch targets now focusing on Dinkelberg, who is kind of found in a tough position. Reaper's going to take down Clipper's Edge. Dinkelberg is going to be able to live, so does have the slam in hand. Connor has the in hand as well, able to use this either a revive or an aggression tool. D5 has this Mayfuse, but they have to decide when they want to aggress and really get into this fight, because they don't necessarily have the time advantage to work with someone. This guy is going to get popped. Orbit from the side of EBL. Connor will get taken down, the Mayfuse is on the point. He gets popped in the shield, but he's going to take down Clipper's Edge. Dinkelberg and Elmo, the only ones left alive. Elmo's going to fall. Dinkelberg's the only one left. And the Emery of Sayer. They're going to use the slam just to remove one target. Connor's going to come back in, trying to take down one. He's going to use their ability to stay alive a little bit longer. G5 now on the point, trying their best staying alive, trying to spell Beyblade. Going to be able to use a bubble. G5 targeting the DPS of Sire, but will fall at the end, getting off of the objective.
1-0.
And it's a 1-0 early lead for EBL.
Ready for battle.
And now, coming into the next point here on Lijiang. Dinkelberg's going to switch back over to the Rhine. They're going to go with the Reaper now. And kind of a similar composition here from both teams. Sire on this Emery has been doing a fair bit of work. I'm more curious to see how Reaper is going to do on the Sim as they use it for the TP out of spawn and back over to the Tracer. As for the side of the Wolfpack, they're going to drop in early on. We've got an early fight here. Dinkelberg's kind of in a tough position. Zarya's going to get a lot of charge. Dinkelberg will get some healing now. Connor's going to be with one. Looking to aggress onto Zarya whenever they can. Connor's going to be forced to heal a little bit and kite back. Now trying to focus on this Tracer in the backline. G5 is going to kill it earlier. Connor very low. He's going to get a season to keep him alive. A little bit longer. Dinkelberg's going to take down the Tracer. Clipper's Edge will find a pick onto Connor with the TP is going to take down Sire as well. And now the Wolfpack with early point control. Looking to set up, stabilize. Some turrets will fall. They're going to try and figure out how they want to hold this point.
I need some help.
Zarya's going to try and walk in. Bubble gets used only one swing on the side of the Wolfpack. Zarya now with air bubble used 80% charge. Trying to focus that Elmo, not able to focus that Elmo right yet. 99 charge. G5 dangerously low. He's going to get taken out. Cyrus is going to find a pick on the Clipper's Edge. Elmo is found in a bit of a tough position, focused out by Zarya at first. Zarya's going to be able to walk a little bit longer. Connor is going to use their fade, trying to stay alive. The Tracer tries their best to take her out, but in fact, the Tracer dangerously low will use the fade back, and Jellyboy will take down two. G5 has made a switch over to the Torbjorn, which is interesting to see. We get to see some Torbjorn play. But we will be waiting on their aggression here. 50% on point for the side of the Wolfpack. G5, I think, is really trying to take these offenses using the turret to be able to deal with the Tracer. Wolf will find two once more. G5 finds a pick onto the Luna. Zombie takes down the Torbjorn. And Sire's going to be able to find two picks on both Connor and Dinkelberg in a team kill. So once again, two ults get used, but it's a good combo. And with no pulse available, or with no Suzu available, that pulse bomb kill is just going to be free. And now it seems like they're having a little bit of a tough time, the Wolfpack that is. A little bit of a tough time getting back in and aggressing onto this point now that they've had this kind of thorn get stuck in their side.
Let the Kitsune guide you.
Get popped from the side of EBL. Dinkelberg walking and again. Not able to do this yet. Most of their teams trying to set themselves up on this tail for this point here. Satellite then get popped. Dinkelberg walking with this blind slam in hand. You're going to see the Death Blossom get popped from Connor, but it's not going to be enough. Dinkelberg trying their best to stay alive, but they're taken out with that shield. G5 finds a hit onto Delaboy. And the pistol starts firing from Sire. They're going to take one down. They'll take down the other. And Sire find to pick up Clipper's Edge as well. Connor trying their best to reach the slam. It will catch Reaper. But they'll be able to live as the pistol shot from Sire are very dangerous to deal with, and that's going to do it. No one's able to touch. EBL is going to take the map. And if I'm not mistaken, that is actually the first map loss of the Wolfpack this entire series, this entire season. Their first map in this play of the game. Pulse bomb finds two. Goes the opposite way. And just a really well fought matchup there from EBL. So now the Wolfpack will have the ability to choose a hero. Or choose the map and a hero to ban. As we await for that, what's at stake for the match tonight is going to be the first seed for the playoffs. Which, as of now, if I am not mistaken, Mystic Lilacs are currently placed 4th in the standings, have played all 7 of their matches. The only teams that are yet to play are Leviathans and DGC and EBL Esports and the Wolfpack, which we are currently streaming. So
Leviathans actually, their match was already determined because the other team forfeit. So they decided to, some of their players had dropped, and so they decided that they were just going to forfeit. They lost their tank and a support, which is unfortunate. And so they're gonna play a fun match. No, Leviathans won due to forfeit.
Okay. So then,
so Leviathans took 3rd seed.
Leviathans take the 3rd seed. Currently, Mystic Lilacs are taking the 4th seed.
Correct. Oh, after their win over MSU, they were
MSU.
tied with MSU, so that was a close matchup, and it's been really competitive in this division.
Yeah, this division has seen a lot of competition, and it feels like it's kind of the most close of divisions. This one feels like any, for a lot of teams it was a okay, we win this, we're in, we lose this, we're out type scenario. Now we do have the map and preliminary bans. For the map, they're going to take it to Escort on Havana. And for the bans, the Wolf Pack with the selection of map will be choosing to ban the Diva. And EBL will be opting to ban the Hanzo. So as we wait just to confirm which side the teams want to start on, they want to attack first, so I believe I do have to switch them. So just give me a quick second as I am switching over the teams currently. While I have a time, I might as well take the opportunity to mention, has anybody else been having that bug where it just constantly tries to hide the start game thing every single time, like blinking almost? It has been so annoying recently.
Yes, I have also been having that, and while we're trying to put in the name for the match, it will also kind of spaz out and select random things.
You would think they would have fixed this by now, because I feel like we've been having this as an issue for so long.
Small indie company.
Yes, yeah, truly a small indie company. So now we do await for teams to say R and show that they are ready for the match on Havana, which I feel like we've seen a fair bit a fair bit of Havana recently as well.
I feel like that too, and it's surprising to me because it is one of my least favorite maps, but I don't know. I guess we've seen a lot of people playing both poke and brawls, so I don't know. It's poke
True.
makes sense.
And I mean, Havana did have. I feel like I'm outdated when I say this because it wasn't just recent, but it would be not that long ago, I don't think, that they had that change on the sight lines. Might have been a while back, I'm not too sure, but nonetheless, early compositions. Delaboyd is going to be trying to run this Domina. Reaper
Hello there.
Ooh, this is the matchup that I remember now. Connor with the pocket from Elmo. Clipper's Edge, or Clipper Edge. Like a little ducky bath cap that Clipper's Edge has.
I feel like Zen has all of the best skins.
Hello.
Zen has some pretty decent skins, I won't lie. The little bubbles and all that, that's fun. From the side of
5,
EBL.
4, 3, 2,
Anna?
1.
Ooh, you
Attackers incoming.
kind of see it with the
Stop the
blade
payload.
to dragon. I think it is. I think that was what it's called. Connor looking for a first shot 16 trying to spot out someone. Here's the little aerial shot. He misses the shot. Both players miss. Aerial shot, both miss as well. Eagleberg, Connor will find a pick eventually on the side. With early pick, Eagleberg playing on his height, trying to focus on the board right now. Connor will find a pick on Reaper as well, with both the DPS. Fire coming back, Eagleberg's going to drop down from the height, push a little bit onto the on the belly boy. Really trying to focus him out here. Very well, will take them out again. But we'll get taken down from Sire as well. But we'll get res right away. Sire finds Connor, so now you lose your Widow to get back your tank. Elmo is already very close to this Mercy mountain. Clipper's Edge trying to play this angle. He's going to do a lot of damage to that Wu Yang. Trying to keep himself out of harm's way, but also trying to aggressively looking for these right click
Heroes never die.
as Connor is now going to be setting up for the second point of the stage, but G5 and Engelberg are going to find their picks early on. Clipper's Edge will find a pick onto Deli Boyd, and G5 will find a pick onto Wu Yang as well. G5 with this turret. Gonna be deadly. Elmo did pop the Valkyrie stage, but both Delibird and Asylum have their old. Sire's gonna be building up on theirs as well. Connor has theirs coming up as well.
No one can hide
Sire
from
will
my
pop theirs as well
sight.
as the tied ult composition usage, but Connor takes down Asylum. Looking to take down Connor there as well, but not able to just yet. Right away along the bushes, but both teams kind of know where each other are.
And now they're under 2 minutes here, so they're gonna have to play their cards and hope their ults work in their favor.
Yellowboy does pop their ult, a very big anti there. It's going to get 3 of them. It'll take down Engelberg. Clipper's Edge will get revived. Will be able to take down Revive to help with revive. Clipper's Edge will be the one to touch and contest the point. Discord orb currently on to the Wu Yang. Sire trying their best to make it work. Delaboyd also there trying their best to make it work. Delaboyd's going to be touching the point. Nobody's touching the point. Contesting just with 1 meter left. Clipper Edge on the point. Going to be able to stay alive. The Wu Yang ult trying to take down Connor. Not being able to just Reaper is going to use the blade, take down both of the DPS, trying to focus on Engelberg now, but will get taken down by G5's turret. Engelberg now using the space that they have, using the shield that they have, trying to push away the Winston who's forcing out Elmo, and you're going to see the turret get popped. Trying their best to keep their team in this. G5 just dancing around the pool as long as they can, but they'll get taken out. And EBL will cap off of the first point.
If you're the Wolfpack, that's a really strong hold.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
It's a very strong hold. I mean, you held them for, what, 2 minutes and 34 seconds. Very strong as Sire's going to be setting up on this height, looking to try and take somebody out while they peek out. Wolfpack just kind of playing it passively, trying their best. That's as passive as they can. Engelberg now on the Orisa. Instant of Envoy. Winston is going to take down one. Sire takes down one. Spear onto the primary. Winston will help out, but Winston 1 HP able to live with the help of their team. Looking to try and take somebody out. Onto the Mercy. Trying their best to take down the Mercy. Will get taken down by Clipper's Edge. The Wu Yang will take down the Orisa at the end as well, but will just choose to retreat with their team. Elmo will res the Orisa. So the Orisa's back in the fight without having to go back all the way from spawn. Now Reaper trying to set themselves up attack someone, maybe looking at that Widow. That's going to be their first TP's over. TP's over, you're going to see the still trying to pop up. Unable to do that, trying to focus on the stroke for it for the time being. Really forced to recall after aggressing there. Likely looking to aggress now with their into the Side ult getting popped as well. Reaper now going back to their team. Sire will take down the Sonata at the end of that. Singlebird now they have to be careful here. The Tracer will get taken down by the multi-core. G5 finds 3, looking for the Widow. Connor will take down the Widow as well. G5 I think got 4 kills in that short span. Might be play of the game. Screaming out Torbjorn Lindholm.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
Widow ult will get popped. The turret is going to be plopped up on the height. Cellaboid's going to have a difficult time to stay alive. The Tracer Pulse is going to miss. Someone is going to be able to stall for a little bit longer. Dinkelberg is going to be trying to Dinkelberg will be able to take down 1. Connor looking to try and set themselves up, but the only person left alive is Sire, who's going to be able to touch. Elmo will res, Clipper Edge. Winston trying to get themselves back up to contest, but they're not going to be able to. So round 1 complete for the side of EBL. Their attack nonetheless. Only with 1, but a very good push on the second as well. Now the Wolfpack will be starting their attack next.
I think the support line has done really well for them on defense, but I think with those long sight lines, it's going to be a little bit harder on their attack.
That is true. I was kind of curious to see the Ana, but I feel like that was a good call. If you know that the team's not going to want to play that Kiriko and also play a bit more of an aggressive composition, it's not a bad show. It's not a bad decision. And it looks like, for the most part, the Wolfpack's going to stick with their same composition that they ran before. Elmo will be on the Kiriko this time. Or not. They might stick it with the Mercy just for the shot out of spawn with Connor. Connor's going to stay on the Widow. G5 is going to stay or switch over to the Mei. Dinkelberg is on the Roadhog. That is the main switch that I notice at least. Asylum will be over on the Kiriko. Clipper Edge will go over to the Ana.
2, 1.
Citrix is also going to be on the Ana. Dinkelberg is going to run it with the Roadhog. Connor looking to try and take down the Ana here. Not able to just yet. Sire's going to take a jump shot. Not able to just get them down. Sire will take down Connor, however. Connor's going to get rezzed by Elmo. The Mei wall to keep them alive is going to be helpful. Sire takes a jump shot and isn't going to be able to take down Connor just yet. Sire fairly low, will get rezzed up. Dinkelberg in the meantime now aggressing. The Mei wall from G5 is going to be used to try and cut off the Yellowboy. G5 is going to get taken down. Dinkelberg trying to hook the hook. Susie gets thrown in. They're saved by their Ana, but they're forced to fight back. G5 switches over to the Torbjorn now in the meantime. Dinkelberg's trying to look to aggress early on here with their team. G5 looking to try and help deal with this Widow a little bit. Sire's already built up the walls, basically. Trying to look for the Torbjorn. He's going to take a jump shot over to the Widow. He's not going to be able to get a pick off of it, but good jump shot attempt nonetheless. Anode Hog on the scene, going after Yellowboy to test their abilities. He can get anti. That's going to be a lot of damage that they're not going to be able to get out. Dinkelberg will deal with some more, but he's going to get taken down by Yellowboy popping ult. Yellowboy will get swept, however. now G5 is over to the Pharah. Connor pops their ult, looking for their Widow. Looking for their opposing Widow, who, in my opinion, I think is just going to stall out these walls as long as they can. We now have the Pharmacy in play here. Valkyrie gets popped from the side of EBL. Left gets popped from the side of EBL. I'm in a bit of a tough position. They're kind of in a lot of fights. They're trying to take out Sire. They're not going to be able to just yet, however. Connor's going to switch over to the Emery now. But EBL's defense has just been locked down.
And they've got this Nano Blade online, which is going to be really hard to push into as well.
The Nano Blade will be something that I could see getting used, but I could also see them holding on to it a little bit longer and saying, yeah, maybe not yet. It's just going to depend on how they feel they need to address this. Nano's going to get popped, the Blade will get popped as well. They're going to take on the Mercy. The burst very low, slice on, and keeping Connor alive, but not for long. Kill streak and a team kill at that. Elmo was on the cat for a little bit, now going over to Juno. 30 seconds remaining for this.
No one can hide from my
Widow walls will get popped with these 30 seconds left, so now the team knows that they've switched onto this Zarya and this symmetrical composition. They're probably looking to address on it at some point. The bubbles will help out, but how much will they help? 100 charge, but they're not going to do much against the ult dump that is going to be thrown out. Wigglberg is left alive, but they're not able to touch. And EBL Esports will take an early 2-0 lead against the Wolfpack, bringing us to what is effectively match point. If EBL win another map, Sire getting the play of the game on the Widow. And hitting some really good shots at that. On to Clipper's Edge. I thought we would have seen Scorpion as the play of the game, but Sire hitting 4 there, definitely understandable that they would take it instead. And now we should have a 5-minute bio break for both of these teams. But when we get back, it'll be map 3, potentially the final map, depending on how EBL and the Wolfpack play. But we will be back momentarily. Hello, everyone, and welcome back. At least I believe I am currently live. We have the map and ban selection in for this next map, but before that, how's everyone's Easter been, for those of you that do celebrate? I've had a pretty decent Easter myself.
Mine's been nice. I went and saw the new Mario movie today with my kids, which was a lot of fun. And we're going to have an Easter egg hunt with our family tomorrow.
Nice. I'm also going to be having an Easter egg hunt tomorrow with my family, kind of like grandparents' place that I'll be going to. So that'll be fun.
Nice. And of course, the delicious food.
Oh, that's always a plus. Always a plus. But for map, we will be going to Numbani. This one I feels a little bit. We've seen it a couple times.
Yeah,
but
I think we've seen it a few times. I think it's interesting with the comps that we've seen them play to choose it, but I do believe we've seen them play some Winston as well.
Well, I know we have seen some Winston from EBL. So EBL might benefit a little bit from this. But for the side of the Wolfpack, I mean, we've seen some Domina, we've seen some Zarya, and we've seen some Reinhardt. But we've also seen some Widow, and we've seen some Torbjorn, which has now been banned as well. So your bans coming in, the Wolfpack will be banning the Tracer, and EBL will be banning the Torbjorn, which they do bring up a valid point. They cannot. So that at least confirms one thing that they were going to try and do. They've pivoted to an Orisa ban. So it does make sense. The Orisa ban leads me to suspect we might see some Ramatra or maybe some Diva. I could see some Diva getting played. Excuse me. But knowing that they didn't like that Torbjorn, maybe that's going to be a vital part of the Wolfpack's plan. Or maybe Delaboyd and their team are going to have to maybe make some selections to counteract that Torbjorn so it doesn't see as much value as it might have seen before. Those are the true questions that come into it. And EBL at this point have the possibility to finish their season undefeated with this last map, depending on if they win. If they don't win, this match continues. But they could 3-0 for their final map.
I think that would be a major statement for their playoff bracket. But you never know. I feel like the Wolfpack have had some really strong showings. They just can't seem to clutch it up in some of those really, really important fights. So we'll see if maybe they switch some things up for this next map.
Well, the Wolfpack has been effectively 3-0 for almost every single map before this.
Mm-hmm.
Every single match before this. This was their first match where they actually lost a map. So this is a perspective that we haven't had the possibility to see before. We haven't seen the Wolfpack down in this type of circumstance before. All right. So now Numbani will be underway shortly. Curious to see the initial picks from both of these teams.
Match.
As previously, EBL will be starting on attack. The Wolfpack will be starting on defense. Legacy of Attaway. With fireworks. I remember the fireworks being a part of this.
It's from the celebration, I think, from the event.
Understandable. So Domina being played for the side of the Wolfpack with Emily and the Tord. We will see some more Mercy gameplay. From the side of EBL, they've got a Lucio, they've got a Cat, they've got Freya, they've got the Reaper on the Genji for the time being. They switched the Cat over to the Juno, now the Kiriko. And Delaboyd is going to be on Winston, who I may or may not have been calling Delibird this entire time in the past.
Only half the time.
I think it's, if I'm not mistaken, Delibird is something like on or something. Connor starting out with some grenades getting thrown, going to be having some help from the Mercy. Winston's going to opt to go to the point and jump in and aggressively on here. This is dangerously low, will be able to live. Kiriko will be able to keep you out. Sire's going to be able to find that for turret. Sire will be able to take down one as well. Because Edge will be taking that. Delaboyd's going to find picks from Elmo as well, so now no supports left for this fight. The turret is gone. Connor's going to hit with one of the right clicks from the Freya. G5's hit with both and taken out early. And Sire is just trying to aggress as fast as they can and take down anyone that they can potentially take out. With the help of Delaboyd, who is just going in, aggressing to their heart's content.
And it paid off. That's a quick cap, and now they've got 5.5 minutes for this second
Yeah, Reaper is just kind of stuck on the payload. Dinkelberg is going to make a switch over to the Sigma. We are going to see some Cat in play as well for Slipper's Edge. Freya, Bola shot is being used, not able to find one just yet. Continue with the Bola shots as Reba continuing on the payload. Payload princing or princessing.
I think payload princess is a gender neutral term.
I think it can be. I mean, the act of payload princessing, maybe. Nonetheless, Dinkelberg kind of in a little bit of a tough situation with the team split up. He might be dangerously low, trying to keep alive. Will be able to Delaboyd. Now playing on this height, looking for an opportunity to take someone out, looking to take out the Mercy if they can. For Edge, with the rest of the team is going to be able to go back and help out. Delaboyd dangerously low. We'll get a CZ to keep himself alive, but needs to be able to jump out, get hit with the rock! Dinkelberg is going to be able to take them down with that rock kill as well. Reaper now able to do something in this fight. Get the help out a little bit. Like some support turrets. Connor able to take down the Freya in this fight, using the right kicks to keep everyone at bay.
What happened?
With the help of Elmo using the damage boost as well. And now G5 and Clipper's Edge have their ults. Dinkelberg is coming up on theirs as well. But a lot of ults on hand to the side of EBL as well. Coming up on their Tinkle, both DPS ults. How fast Reaper gets Delaboyd with theirs as well. See the beacon pops. Catnap's going to be in effect. It's going to take the Lucio and it's going to take him off the map. But in the midst of that as well, the entirety of EBL, the rest of EBL will take down the Wolfpack and be able to capture the second point. So Reaper now has the blade in hand, Sire has their Bola shot in hand, and Delaboyd has the Rampage in hand as well. Sayer looking to maybe get some early damage. Connor switching over to the Bastion. G5 is going to be over to the May. Dinkelberg does still have this Sigma ult if they choose to use it. Molotov going to get used to focus upon the Bastion. You're going to see the blade get popped. It's going to take down Elmo. Looking for more. It's going to look to take down the Bastion. Dinkelberg did pop their ult in the midst of that fight. Reaper is going to be able to take down Clipper's Edge. That's a team kill. 3 people have come back, one of them being Connor, G5, and 3 of them. Connor, G5, and Elmo. G5 looking to try and touch, but they're going to have to deal with the Winston that's going to be in their way. They're going to burrow and barely be able to touch. Engelberg is now on the Rhine, but it's going to be a question of how long can they stall on this point. And they have to be careful not to go too far. Clipper Edge very low, will fall eventually. And Lucio is 1 HP. We'll get taken down. Delaboy now on the rampage for him. Looking to push away some bodies. Looking to cause some chaos. They are able to push away some bodies with time, but now Sire, Jericho, and the Winston. Sire's going to have the bola shot that is thrown by the spawn doors. Delaboy will take down Clipper's Edge. Asylum is barely going to push it to 0.07. And it's going to be a full cap for EBL with the Lucio boot coming in just at the end.
Score 0.
3 minutes left on the clock.
Sides.
I did burn about 1.5 minutes off in that last fight, but 3 minutes on the clock for this map is a really big order to deal with. So I'm curious to see if they're going to try to switch things up. I don't think that poke was really working for them, and so maybe if they have some sort of dive of their own, that they can kind of turn things around.
Yeah, maybe the option is just to dive this team. As it looks like they're going to be sticking with a lot of the options. Delaboy is now on the Hog. Now on the Domina. Now on the Diva.
They're just trying to tire you out.
History heroes, yeah. G5 will be on the Pharah. You'll have the Pharmercy for this map. Clipper Edge will be on the Lucio. Connor's on the Onron. And Dinkelberg is on the Winston. But the Diva in play, trying to probably protect against the Torbjorn that they would be expecting to see get played. We saw them played a little bit earlier. Damage from the cat, G5.
Oh, his hair already getting low.
Delaboy's able to take down Clipper Edge very early. Delaboy to aggress. Will get picked up by the cat. G5 will be forced to go back with their team. Dinkelberg on this height, looking to maybe go for their next target. The next target might be Reaper. Honestly, it's going to be going after the Genji here. Genji is going to get taken down in the end, but Delaboy will take down G5. Delaboy taking the opportunity to aggress even more, looking to take down this Mercy. Will be able to take down Elmo. Sire finds the pick on the Clipper's Edge. And now Delaboy almost already has the remake opportunity with the ult. Having already remeked once already, they'll have the Diva bomb if they decide to remake once more. And Dinkelberg's going to go over to the Doomfist now. Dinkelberg looking to get ready to dive onto someone. Now Dinkelberg is over to the Diva. The Diva bomb is going to be thrown in. It's going to charge up the Doomfist punch, but it will take down the Lucio. Dinkelberg was forced to retreat, trying their best to keep Elmo alive. Elmo will be able to live. Dinkelberg will be able to as well. 5 is going to go over to the Torbjorn now. Connor is on the Sim. The Lucio is being held up by the cat. He's going to use the roller shot. He's going to hit a couple, but it's not going to be enough for a pick. Clipper Edge will take down Sire, but Asylum and Delaboy will take down a couple as well. Asylum now focusing on Dinkelberg and the Moth of Elmo in midair, trying their best to Valkyrie the cat, but the cat will get taken down by Dinkelberg instead. Now Dinkelberg will be able to contest, Reaper will be able to contest, Reaper will be able to touch at some point. They'll be able to touch now with the help of their tank, Delaboy. Reaper will get taken down first. Catnap in progress, it's going after Dinkelberg. Dinkelberg will be able to live as the rest of their team was able to help out and contest the cat. And with that,
Objective lost.
the Wolfpack will be able to get to the first point here. Torp turret is set up on this height, but it will likely be placed somewhere else. Dinkelberg forced to block early here. No punch. Not able to take anyone off the map. Will force out the Meteor Strike. Dinkelberg just to take out the rest of their team. Looking to take out the cat first. The cat's going to be able to keep Gina alive for a bit. Trying their best and just not able to. Five here looking to set themselves up in a good position, looking to use this turret somewhere. Trying to take down the Diva before they can remech, as Connor will be able to.
It's a huge stagger.
Diva has the blade with the very big stagger. The beat is going to get popped. We're not going to see a better beat get popped just yet. No better beat opted to use in this fight. G5 is using the usage card. Now the beat is going to be for Delaboy. Open 4 is going to get popped. Delaboy has the Diva Bomb and the play option to use it, that is. Gonna go in, gonna use the Diva Bomb, nerf this. It's going to get the Torb. Now Delaboy in the back here, looking to try and go back into this fight now. Reaper will take down 1, Reaper will take down 2. Reaper's gonna dash in, take down 3. Now going after Connor, trying their best. Not able to just yet, Connor does have the ult to revive themselves if they decide to use it at any point. Elmo is now going to go over to the cat, likely trying to use cat Asylum, or maybe trying to keep their team alive a little bit longer. Either way, trying something new out, likely going for the cat. Hilbert isn't picked up by that. He's almost going to get focused out. He's going to get taken out with their blade getting used as well. Dinkelberg now trying their best to make something happen. Sire's going to find a pick. Dinkelberg is going to try and get back, but they're going to punch into the Lucio. Delaboy's going to take down Connor. Dinkelberg's going to use their punch just to get back. G5 is going to go over to the Vendetta now, maybe trying to play a little bit better with Delaboy's defense matrix. And get rid of the Diva before the Center's going to use the right quick shot once. G5 looking to aggress, not able to just yet. Trying to go after Freya. Not able to just yet. Freya right quick will come in. G5 will be close to grab some health. Dinkelberg will be able to take down the Freya with the help of G5 kind of distraction. Not able to get the slice onto the cat, but now able to focus on Delaboy a little bit. Delaboy will get to neck. The point will flip over to the side of the Wolfpack, so we have 2 minutes left in the Wolfpack. But this is a map that is notorious for being before the Wolfpack spawn, just because of how fast people spawn back in on this last point, and how close they are as well. Wolfpack is in hand for Sire if they opt to use it. Delaboy does have the bomb if they need it as well, but we have the fist punch. We have Elmo's cat ability. The Diva Bomb is going to get jetpack catted into the fight. The Vendetta. They get taken down as well. The only person left alive is Dinkelberg, and they'll just opt to return back to the payload. That is a very nasty combo when you can jetpack catch in the Diva Bomb. Delaboy is now trying to set themselves up to deal with this Vendetta on the height. Vendetta wanting to press onto the Diva here, but trying their best to do so without using too much damage or losing too much health. They are going to get pressured a fair bit. Now choosing to go back to the payload, but since dual cat bomb, dual catnaps get used, Reaper will take down 1. Reaper will take down 2. Elmo is staying. The Doomfist Clipper's Edge is with them as well, but 40 minutes now, or 40 seconds, sorry. 40 minutes, damn long time. 40 seconds now for the side of the Wolfpack. We're going to see a May switch. That's what they do for minutes. We're going to see a May switch kind of late here. Not a lot of time, so this is a desperation move. Reapa's coming up on their blade as well. Illinois trying their best to deal with the fight and make sure that no one gets Sire does still have this bullet shot if they use it. Able to get a right click on a Connor. Reapa in his backline looking to kill up his players. And they have the blade dash in to help with the bullet shot. Reapa tries to keep it down. Gets popped, it'll keep the cat alive, but the Diva Bomb finds two. Along with the help of the May, Dinkelberg will use the stall a little bit longer. He'll have to try and stay alive. He's going to punch into the Freya. Reapa's coming back in. We'll have the blade looking to try and make something work with it. They're focused on Connor, but Connor will take them down. Elmo staying up high. Delbert is going to get staggered. Delbert is going to get staggered out. Out of the Pokemon. The Silence trying their best to take down the cat, but not able to just yet. Lucy is able to help stall a little bit longer. Sire going to be coming back with Reapa, trying their best to deal with these last couple of seconds of overtime. Cat nap from both teams. Clicker's Edge will get taken out. Yes. So the Cat's going to get taken down. Delabore's going to find a pick. Connor's going to get taken down, and Dinkelberg, and that's going to do it. As EBL Esports is going to take this game in a 3-0 fashion against the Wolfpack.
Play of the game.
Reapa's going to get play of the game. And it's going to be just at this end here where they get a couple Elins. Getting the final blow onto Clipper's Edge. Doing some slicing and dicing, helping out with the picks. And now, the question becomes who to give play of the game to.
MVP?
Or MVP, sorry, not play of the game. Jeez, it's one of those days.
Anyone particularly that you're feeling strong about?
I kind of want to say Sire.
My gut reaction is Reapa, just because I feel like in multiple maps they had really game-changing
True, the pulses
fights.
and everything.
Yeah, so I don't know. That's my first instinct, but you have more experience in designating MVPs than I, so.
I think giving it to Reapa would not be that bad, honestly. I can see. I think Reapa will be a good candidate.
Right.
So I would agree. I think we give it to Reapa. Reapa would be the MVP. They're going to ask if they're available for an interview, but if not, I don't know. I don't know. We don't have any Easter-related surprises today, so.
I'm not at the caustic skill level yet.
No worries. I mean, I was tempted to try and make some Easter-related surprise ready, but I wasn't able to in time.
Pinging now to see if they're available.
Well, I had put in the game chat to see if they are available, but
well,
some players left. So yeah. So that's the real question now is some players have left lobby, so it's kind of that situation, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But a really well fought match from both teams. EBL comes out on top, winning with a 3-0 victory over the Wolfpack. EBL will be undefeated for the season. The Wolfpack will have a 6-1 record. And that will be the final matchup for Div 3's Group B.
Yeah, I'm excited for playoffs here. So for anyone that's not sure, the top 4 teams from each group, or from each group or division, will make playoffs and will run in a double elimination playoff bracket. And so that is pretty exciting stuff. And we're going to be releasing that schedule soon, and everyone will get the chance to see that, so you can check the master schedule.
Yeah.
I know we've had a few questions about it and Ask Staff, so those have been answered there. If we don't get a response about interview, that's fine too. But
Yeah.
we appreciate everyone for taking the time on this Easter weekend to tune in.
Very true. I mean, obviously, with it being Easter weekend and all that, obviously a lot of people would be celebrating. So, just a big thank you for everyone who's watching and everything like that. Obviously, it could be, a little bit of a what's it called? Obviously, not everyone's going to be available, but for those of you that are available and are watching,
they said yes.
For watching, we do have the opportunity to do an interview with Reapa. Okay, perfect. So I will. Well, hello, Reapa.
Hello. What's up?
Am I saying your name right with
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, congratulations on winning tonight's MVP.
Thank you.
The match. Just some quick interview questions, then we'll send you back on your way to celebrate with your team. How did you feel overall about that match? Like, what were your expectations coming into this? Obviously, playing against the Wolfpack, who's also at the time, undefeated team.
Yeah, it was a little difficult on Havana. I think we're able to come back and full hold on the defense, which is good. So that was our main difficulty.
Fair enough. Lijiang Tower, the Zarya Tracer combo, not something that you typically see too much. Were the pulse bombs kind of a planned thing? Was it planned every time that grab gets popped, the pulse comes out with it?
Yep.
Well, fair enough. I mean, it worked out very well for you guys in those fights. I mean,
yep.
A 3K and a 2K, if I'm not mistaken. How do you and how does your team feel being able to finish this season undefeated, having only dropped, I believe, 4
feels
months
great.
the entire season?
It feels great. I think we all played very well.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
One final question for you, just out of curiosity. How has the last 2 weeks-ish of gameplay and games felt in comparison to the starting 2 weeks of, like, the beginning weeks of the season? Do you feel that there's been some added pressure for your team to perform since your team was looking to be potentially the first seed team for playoffs? Or do you find that it's kind of been not as much pressure as it was?
I would say it's been not as much pressure because we've been improving a lot as a team in our scrims, which I think has drastically helped us improve as a team since the first 2 weeks. So.
All right. Well, thank you very much for coming in and being able to do an interview with us.
Yeah.
I'll send you back to your team, but if not, really quick, do you have any final closing remarks that you would like to say?
Not really. Thank you for the commentary on the stream, and thank you very much.
Yeah. So I'll send you back to your team. Have a great rest of your night.
Yeah, you too.
All right, and there you go, ladies and gentlemen and folks. That is your matchup for tonight. EBL Esports win in a 3-0 against the Wolfpack. I have been your primary caster, Caustic. Joining me tonight as the producer and a little bit of casting to help out, we have Elvin. And this has been your Nebula stream. Thank you all so much for watching.